Hi guys, I'm Natalie Sifferman and I play both the girls in Rebirth. Yeah.
Which is a really great film.
Thank you.
I really enjoy. Funny that as we're out on the stand and repeat, taking pictures for social media.
Yeah, I know, right?
For the film that shows that this woman, the persona she's creating for social media becomes a death mask that she has to take off, which is such a great idea.
Yes.
As the lead actress in it, how did you feel about playing both sides of vanity that way?
I think for me, when I initially got the script, in fact, during the audition, I was given 2 pages of in-depth description of what I needed to do, and they said, we need you to act this with no words. And I thought, wow, this is the first time I'm going to an audition where I have so much to do, and there's a lot of heavy peaks of emotion in this script, and I have to do it without words. And so that's when I did it, and that's how I got the role. And then understanding these 2 different people I had to play, I thought, well, I think this makes sense because we live in a millennial generation where there's such an importance on social media, and there's so much importance on, oh, how do I look, and selfies, and I'm guilty of it myself. I try to keep a good social media presence, and I thought, okay, well, I mean, this is just so engraved into the millennial mindset. We see it every day, and so I thought, you know what, I can do this character. I can be her, and I just have to amp up the narcissism, and so I and then transferring into the vulnerable part where she gets stripped of everything. That was like it was literally like being reborn, and so entering into that character is like alleviating anxiety. And so how I got into that character was I thought, this is the real me. Now I am free. I am natural. I have nothing that I need to do to cover up who I truly am.
Yeah, no, the transition, it's to your credit. I actually, the first time I watched it, I thought it was 2 actresses.
Oh, that's cool.
Because the post-rebirth actress is just so different. Just honestly, just incredibly different, and that I actually thought she switched actresses, the writer-director. So bravo on the performance, because a wordless performance, you were 2 people in the same skin, which I think is very rare.
Thank you.
Anyone have, do you want, from the director, if you want to be the voice of her, did she ever talk to you about her inspirations?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So Jill Von D directed the film, incredible director. It was completely like her vision, so she created it, and really what inspired her was the present day world that we live in as millennials. And she just thought, I'd love to create something that kind of wakes us up, wakes up this kind of dreamlike state that we're in, and we think that our reality is somehow embedded in our phones and the gratification we get from people liking our stuff, and there's so much reality, but that's not reality. So what she wanted to do, and she's super artistic, and she's brilliant, is that she took this I would say this narcissism that no one likes to talk about. And she thought, I'm going to create some kind of fictional story of a girl getting completely just losing all of that, and there's still so much beauty in that, just not having the whole shebang and all because in the film she's lonely, even when she is taking those selfies and she's got a lot of followers. There's an element of loneliness to it. So
when she gets the message from her friend, want to hang out, and she just flicks it away.
Yeah, she flicks it away.
And she's just gonna lay on the couch and watch TV, and when the likes stop.
Yeah.
I guess the death mask comes when the likes stop, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And that's like the entity, and it was rather interesting because I talked to Jill about that, and I said, why the RAM, and she had brought up something to do with her being an Aries, and I said, I'm an Aries too. And I just thought that's so cool, you know, something. And yeah, you're an Aries too. Yeah, and you know, it's Aries. There's a spiritual aspect to that too, because Aries is the astrological sign of oneself. So it represents like selfishness, and so for that to be the person to kind of break you away from it, it was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful piece. I really liked it. Anyone have questions or comments?
Yes.
Great job, phenomenal job. I really, really liked the film a lot. Because I have to know, when you peel off your face, was that VFX or how did that work?
So I got my face life casted.
Oh, so it was prosthetic. Okay,
yes,
great.
it was prosthetic. It was a terrifying process because I'm really claustrophobic. So they life cast your face. You just have to sit like this for an hour while they pull this cast. And through that, they had used some type of synthetic mask that was literally custom made to my face. And we did that take maybe. It was tough because we needed to glue it back onto my face to have all the makeup and everything. So that was all there wasn't special effects, but it was literally peeling off the skin, the false skin layer.
Yeah, that was really powerful and super, super cool, because as soon as you take that off, it's like, obviously but it's actually very symbolic in a way too, that there's literally a mask of your own face on your face, and you know, the true you is underneath it. So I thought that was very, very well done.
Thank
to
you.
the director and yourself doing it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Anybody else? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, like you said, it really touches upon like identity management on the digital landscape and people going through so many lengths just to like keep up their perceived self onto everyone else, to make sure that everyone keeps thinking that they're this way, that they're happy, that they're not lonely, that they really look like that all the time. And it was, I liked it. I liked, again, another piece that was rhetorical that created discussion.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, and another piece that really took something internal and externalized it on camera. Yeah.
I just have two questions. First, I love the whole top-down shot of you. I'm assuming it's a womb, like when you were laying in the.
Yes, it was a womb.
Or the representation of
the womb kiddie pool.
A womb,
So
a womb
cool.
kiddie pool. Just so with my own knowledge, was that a stage? Was that done on a big stage?
Yeah, so we actually did that, and I think it's called Studio
60. It's
yeah,
incredible.
Studio
60.
60. I mean, like, there are a lot of fun, cool things have been shot there, a lot of music videos. But yeah, we had, Jill had an actual womb made out of, oh boy, I wish I knew what type of plastic it was. But it was, I mean, it was just surreal. We had like, we had like.
Your like exo spine was really cool too.
Oh yeah, and all that was made by these like 6 guys. They're just absolute artists. They told me, oh, we've been up all night creating this thing, and it was just had crystals of it. I actually took a chunk home with me to remember it, because that was a really cool scene. Yeah, we had an aerial camera shooting from up top.
That's awesome. And then my second question was, after you're dropped off on the couch in your post Rebirth stage, I noticed when the ram is leaving, when the person takes off the ram, it appears to be a woman.
It's actually not a woman.
Not
but
a woman.
No.
I just saw like the long flowing hair. I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
it was like. I thought it was you for a second.
I thought it was her
from
too.
Behind,
Yeah.
I thought it was your like long hair. Wasn't sure if that was like some sort of.
You know, I'd have
hidden-
to ask Jill, but I think that perhaps the idea was that it would be someone that's ambiguous, that's someone that we wouldn't be able to say, oh, is it a guy or is it a girl? But it was definitely, the actor was a male.
It was a guy.
Yes.
But she needed someone who could carry you and
Yeah.
set you down.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do that.
Carry myself.
Can't carry yourself and set yourself down. But yeah. But yeah, the long hair definitely makes it
I wasn't sure,
gender non-specific.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Anybody else? Well, thank you for representing Rebirth for us.
Absolutely.
And let Jill know that she was missed.
Yes, I will, for
But
sure.
great. And
Thank you.
everyone. You know,
I
we can,
appreciate
as
it.
we walk out, we can talk about Mismatch and Lighter if you want to talk about
Absolutely.
a movie that jokes around with people's mental health. I love the guy who spits.
Yeah.
I just, every time he spits, I want to laugh out loud.